G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Jetty. We've just activated our first spider attack. We've got no idea where it's coming from, no idea when it's going to get here. But in theory, biters are on the way, which is probably not a good sign for me, given the first episode and the previous trailers I've shown of being in combat. So, yeah. We might just like pop some more defenses around the place and hope for the best. Wrong button again. So, obviously we've got a whole heap of things that we need to do. We need to set up a lot more automation. Have the radars found anything yet? Nope. We need to take iron out of all these guys because I don't want them sitting there idle. We're going to deconstruct that monstrosity. We also probably at the point where we need more smelters. Because we've got red and green science up and running, but iron's definitely not making it to the end of the belt. So, yeah, more smelters time. First off, hang on, we'll take that and throw that in there. We'll take this iron and throw it into everything that likes iron. We'll fill that box. Okay, maybe not put iron in there. What are you capped to? You're not capped. We might start capping. Yeah, we're going to start capping just a few things. Green circuits, I'm not going to cap just yet. Okay, smelter blocks. So we want this smelter, being an iron smelter. Ideally, I want to move everything up. Actually, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move everything up. Can I move it to there instead? Yes. Okay. Which is just going to make things just a little bit confusing for a little while until we move the other smelters blocks up to match. But yeah, I'm moving smelter blocks. Tell me about it. All the weird things I've ever done. I never thought in episode 3 I'd be moving smelter blocks. But I don't think I have enough room between the iron and the actual smelter blocks. So we'll take the opportunity whilst we can to move things out of the way. In the meantime, hopefully research trudges along and gets finished off ASAP. Fill those out. Put power. Power. I have no miners left on me. Okay, that's that done. You can get power from there. Actually, speaking of smelter blocks, we might deconstruct that one and put in our next smelter block, which will be there. And this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's going to be set up for stone, because I have a feeling walls are probably going to be one of those important things I'm going to want reasonably quickly. We want to bring stone in there, around the outside, and then this has got to run up 12 smelters, because stone, you need 2 stone per 1 brick. So yeah, it's built a little bit differently. With just an extra lane of stone on the outside, which we then I'm going to pick up all of those. I'm going to pick up probably inserters. Yeah, definitely inserters. And from looks of it, we need more labs. 1, 2. 1, done. More gun turrets, because that seems important. I have no idea where this attack is, or when it's coming, or even if it's going to get here. It's been triggered, because we've got an achievement saying it was triggered. Computron bots are running far, far away and doing something. I have no idea where. Down here, probably. Because they seem to have a much, much larger range. Like, if I bring up... That's my personal... Actually... No. If I stand over here, where the robots can't do anything, and maybe craft a whole bunch of those, because I'm out again. Flying robots, you're meant to come here and sit in my inventory. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. That probably won't work. If I take that off... Yeah, see, now I've got no construction range. So obviously the Computron bots work on some sort of different construction range. I don't know what it is. I looked at the mod when it first was released, and they were very buggy. Very, very buggy. And they've since had some major improvements. They seem to be a lot better, but yeah, I haven't actually played with them since to see. Okay, if we've added... Yeah, that's what I thought. We're going to have a coal shortage. So, you guys go away. We're going to copy, paste... Oh, we're just going to copy, paste the whole thing. Run that out that way. Run you guys through to there. Copy and paste the whole thing a second time. Run that out to there. We're out of power poles, I'm going to guess. Yep. Okay. We want one of those to output to left. Helps if I actually hooked up power. Then we're going to want you to come in and output left as well and shove into there. And we're now out of miners. Okay, back to hunting down miners. Speaking of miners, I have gone and taken the liberty of importing a few blueprints, which is probably what we're going to play with this actual episode. Put that there, that there, that there. Miners, yoink. Yeah, that should fix any lack of iron problems. So we need, well, we need a lot of things. We need research to go faster still. We need bricks, automated. One, because we're going to want them for walls. Two, because we're going to need them for science. I can't even build bricks yet. You go there to there. You go there to there. Now I can build bricks. Walls, rather. There. Oh, you guys are off by a tile. You and you. Okay. So I need to feed stone in here eventually. It's not an hour problem. It's a later problem because at the moment, at least I have automated brick production down here. Do I have... Nope. Okay, research is done. All right, so mods. Let's go through mods first. So I've already done the very first processing. So I have the Necromant mod installed. So the Necromant mod means if you've been playing Factorio for long enough, you remember all the way back to version 14, that when you killed biters, they dropped like a goo on the ground. It was, I can't remember what it's called. Alien artifacts, that's what it was called. Affectionately called biter goo. You had to convert that into like the full science pack, because back then that's as far as science went. I only had 4 science packs. Now, with this mod, they still drop some sort of loot. It's a corpse. And then you could process that corpse into brains, bones, flesh, and chin fragment, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, but somebody will correct me or I'll look it up after the episode. So, in our research, our very, very long research tech tree, we can process like alien fresh into biter steak, which turns out we can throw at the biters. There you go. We can process the chin into chin fragments. We can turn the bone into charcoal, which will give us a fuel amount. And what was the other thing that it had? Brains. I don't know what we can do with brains. So, for the moment, we're actually going to get military 2. Do I want military 2? Yeah, because I want grenades. I want grenades in case we run into a forest. And then we're probably just going to get these ones done because they should be quick. But it does mean that at some stage, we're going to need to set up some sort of processing for biter corpses. Yes, we're going to become undertakers and we're going to have to deal with the corpses that we cause, yes. Okay, so I'm going to throw stone, coal and all those. I'm going to pick up all of this brick, so at least these guys can keep going. And that's bad. Let's put a power pole there. And look, this guy's already taken off to go do it. I like the reach. It's probably a little bit cheaty, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I think I've made this particular series hard enough that I don't mind a little bit of ease this early in. There. We put one there. We put a box there. A box there. You can have all those bricks. You can have all those bricks. Actually, upgrade planner. Okay, and speaking of upgrade planner, we're going to upgrade those guys. Okay, so that's going to give us walls at least, so we can actually do something with them later. But blueprints, I'm going to need a green circuit build. Along with a whole bunch more copper and iron. And I'm thinking we're going to have to turn the bus. The other blueprint I have is our warehouse, our workshop, our whatever you want to call it. And due to cliffs, I think I'm going to have to put this one here and our green circuits down here and then curve the rest of the bus over to the left. Our red-green science is temporary. We're going to have to pick it up and move it. So, yeah, I'm figuring we're going to get a green circuit build here-ish. Because what we have currently is not enough to run anything. But I'm going to move it all the way over there. And hopefully I still have some gun turrets on me. Okay, gun turret there, gun turret there, gun turret there, gun turret there, and a gun turret there. And we're going to dump ammo into each one. I dropped the ammo on the ground. Okay, you can have bonus ammo. Okay, and then we're going to want an upgrade planner, and I want to go from a tier 2 assembler to a tier 1 assembler, and I want to go from red belt to yellow belt. And red splitters to yellow splitters, and undergrounds too, just in case there's any undergrounds in the build. Replace. Done. I love upgrade planner. Okay, so upgrade planner is going to go fix all that, which means we need more smelting blocks, which means poor robots need to build us 3 copper. What's green circuits? Green circuits is 1 to 1.5. So 3 to 1.5, or no, we're just going to do... we'll line you up with you. We're going to do copper, copper, iron, or something along those lines. That's the plan. Okay, which now means I need a whole bunch more miners to actually get the resources or the materials in there. Power, because every single one of these has power poles in the wrong spot. Okay. So, robots build that. Actually, didn't I get... Oh, wow, that got big really fast. So I can now build construction drones. Can I have a passive provider-like thing that I can... Okay, let's look at our tech tree. Construction drones. Ghost rebuild time. So no, they have to do everything out of my inventory. Okay. Well, that's a little bit frustrating, but sure. I don't have nearly enough miners. Okay. This gun turret can move. And we're gonna fill that guy, fill that guy, and fill that guy. Okay. Copper. There, there, and there. Trim off all the excess. And straight away I can see we don't have nearly enough copper. Okay. We're going to go straight through there. We're going to go into there, into there. You're going to go output priority left. We're going to do left again. Then we're going to do left again for the next one. And then... actually... You into there, into there, into there. That. Okay. That's it's a robot, not a biter. Okay. Copy those. Drag them straight up. This will give us 2 copper lines. So these 2 are going to end up being copper. Okay, so I need a crap ton of inserters. I need a crap ton of belts. I need a crap ton of furnaces. So basically everything. We'll grab those. We'll grab this lot from over here. That one. Okay, that's not capped yet. We're going to grab those as well. What are you short on? Gears. Have some iron. We're out of power poles, so handcraft the hell out of those. Throw the copper in those guys. This is what I'm talking about. Like, these robots toggle personal robot. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to have my normal... The old-fashioned robots stop. Okay, we want you to come out there, up to there, because at least then I can have coal running and start feeding into these things. Not that we have nearly enough belts. Where are the other robots gone? It's all 10 of them in my inventory, and there's belts to be put down, and they just... Is it because this is off? Yeah. Okay, I don't have trash slots to put the other robots in, so we're just going to have to grit our teeth and bear with it. Okay. Alright. Let's get this built up. Nope, out of those. No, not out of those, but fine, we'll craft some more anyway. I really want the workshop up and running. I have belts, so I need green circuits. Okay. I have no idea. Okay, medium spitter, why not? Heavy armor, of course. I do have steel processing, even though we haven't set it up yet. A sniper rifle sounds like a whole pile of fun. Military science pack, automation 2, landfill, and chin to bone. Sure. Sounds like I'm processing something to process something to process something. Okay, so that's at least all ghosted down. If I go get another lane of iron and feed it in here, even though it's not built, I can then start at least planning to take it across to where green circuits is built. We want to go 2, then 2. Down. Actually, I've got a tool. I have this tool. If I rub that over things, anything that has no ore left automatically gets marked for deconstruction, which is a cute little mod. It's called Empty Miner Tool. There's another mod called Auto Deconstruct that does basically the same thing. The difference is that one uses performance UPS all the time. This one only does the check when you actually rub the blueprinty tool over the miners. The rest of the time it does absolutely nothing. Okay, you can go away. You can go away. We're going to take all of that. There we go. 2, 2, 2. Give me power poles. Can't really see what I'm doing. Power poles, because I got the lighted power poles, I think it's called. It won't tell me. Settings, mod settings. Startup. Inbuilt lighting, that's the one. Because I have the inbuilt lighting mod, of course we can... Our power poles come with little invisible lights, but, you know, what power pole... I don't know about where you live, but where I live, every single power pole, everywhere, comes with a light. Every street lamp is a power pole. So, yeah, I love the mod. I figure it seems more normal and natural to me that anywhere I string a power pole, of course, there'd be a lamp on it as well. Okay, so we're going to bring this across and in. Deconstruct that. Build it there. It saves me a belt segment. Okay, do I have... I do have those. That was wrong. What's stopping the coal? That's one belt too long. Okay. If I can get the belts done, at least they're straight lines. Power poles, another one that's straight lines. I can just... As long as I... No, that failed. Okay, that really failed. There and there. I was going to say, as long as I start on a ghost blueprint and I click and hold and don't let go, it should only place power poles where there's one already ghosted. But what it do straight away? Failed. Power pole there and there. We can run that belt. I need more furnaces. I'd like to upgrade them all right now to furnaces. They'll do. I'd like to upgrade them all right now to steel furnaces, but I don't even have steel up and running, so that's probably not going to happen. Replace that and that, please. Give me coal. Because I'd really prefer it if this was running. Oh! Oh! Dead biters! Dead biters. They attacked down here. Finally! See, I can do combat. Inventory full. Okay. Alright. So we have some monster body, which we can burn. We have some alien ore 1, which I can, in an assembler, turn into different resources. And we have some small biter corpses that I also need to deal with. So, lots of things to be dealt with. Let's get that belt segment in, that one in, these ones in. Smelters are in place. Right on the belt, if at all possible. Done. Okay. So, copper, copper, iron, which all need to come up here. Let's get some planning done. So, you and... Oop, you are both iron. We're gonna... crap, I need a whole bunch of fast inserters for this build. Okay, so that's iron hooked up. That needs to be duplicated to there. I'm going to still have to get a copper belt. Okay, this is one copper belt. This is the other copper belt. Oh, power poles. Replace those with those, please. Upgrade planet, whole thing. Make a heap of those. Make a heap of those. We'll run that belt down, that belt down, that belt down. And also bring power with me. Which means, more importantly, I can... Oh! That's the radar tool. I have no idea how it works. I don't know. Just putting radar there. Which, of course, doesn't have power. Now it has power. Okay. Where were we? We were dragging belts backward with us. Which is obviously going to go straight across science. Okay. Your iron. I want that belt box raided, and we're just going to make a whole bunch more fast inserters. Okay, I want... that copper hooked up. I want that copper hooked up. I want this iron hooked up. I want a lot of them. 270 machines. That'll probably keep us busy for a little bit. Okay. I do have undergrounds on me. I do have... I'm going to run out of green circuits. I'm trying to build a green circuit build and I'm running out of green circuits. That's not a good sign. Okay, if I get green circuits from here... Maybe not quite that many. Oh, there's some biters. Excellent. And the attack came in at this corner, but I don't see any spawners down there. Okay, this is built. I have no idea why you have 2 for iron input. Or... Oh, something went wrong with when I placed the blueprint. Okay. Let's delete all of that. And green ships. It goes there instead. Actually, if I delete that as well, and then I copy this build, because it's already been upgrade deplanted, we should be good to go. We just need to wait for the bots. Lots of bot waiting. Put a power pole there, power pole there. Okay, so that gives us green circuits up and running at least. It's going to be a little while. No, this should run... Actually, I do have max rate. Yeah, I do have max rate calculator installed. Okay, so we're going to have the bots place this stuff back as fast as possible. It's still got 2. I should have maybe fixed that. You go away, you go away, you go away. You, and you. Everything else looks right to me. Except somehow I managed to not get the inserters on the bottom row. And no, that's all powered. Okay, if I put you down and I put you down, hopefully we can say transport belts. That is 1 yellow belt worth of material in for green circuits. You're broken. There we go. Okay, so that's 1 belt of copper there, 1 belt of copper there, which is going to be 1.5 or 1.3 of iron there. And more importantly, if it's only got 1 belt of iron in, it's only going to have 1 belt of green circuits out. So this is a belt of green circuits. Don't forget, we can extend it. We can also upgrade planar it up to tier 2 assemblers. So with that and the research right there, I think that's where I'm going to end episode 3. We've had our first attack. We survived. It was nothing to cry about. But we're going to keep going forward. The biters are going to get a lot harder. As you saw from the map preview, and you've seen up the top right on the radar view, there's a few biters to deal with. Because we've got the breathing room to start with, we're okay to start with. It means we should be able to get things up and running fairly quickly, I hope. But like, I need steel. I need steel yesterday. And I still haven't even started on steel production. So we need to get steel up and running. We need to get our warehouse, our workshop up and running. I actually brought the blueprint from last game into this one, so it should be just a case of paste it down and then hook the belts up, and then it should self-build and self-everything as time passes, as we unlock the tech. Obviously, we also need to get military research up and running pretty much yesterday, because, yeah, we have lots and lots of options when it comes to dealing with the biters. Lots and lots and lots of options. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying the start of this series, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye.